Hello everybody, welcome to the Tallinn 875 live stream. Today's video will be called A Helping Hand and Customers Are Butt Faces, because I thought fuckface would be too strong of language. Oops, this is live. Sorry. I'm going to let this roll for like a minute, like I always do every time. See if anyone wants to join up. Now, I guess I could just talk about meaningless stuff for like a minute and a half, just so people don't have to stare at the road the whole time. And it's a very nice looking cloud. Very nice. But, no, we're going to do a video today talking about the helping hand is sort of like a mirror or a window into the life of having an apprentice. And the customers of butt faces is a particular story I'll tell after that. But customers can be butt faces. For every customer that thinks there's been a big company doing them wrong, there's another customer that's trying to screw a business out of something. And it's not a major deal, but it's still something. Any viewers though, so either I'm unpopular or I forgot to hit the public button, so maybe I'll have to. Nope, there's one. Alright, I hit the right button. Good deal. Welcome, viewer. I hope you're enjoying this broadcast. Probably not, because we haven't done anything worthwhile yet. So let's flip the camera around. Hold on. There we are. Mountain Zach. Scaring the customers. Just kidding. I'm a lovable bearded man like Santa or Jesus. So, the first one's a helping hand. So today, I hired the guy that usually works with Mike Powless. He came out to a job I was doing where I needed someone to run a little bit of duct work. Basically, what he had to do was there was a return that had been attacked by animals. So I had suggested to the homeowner to go ahead and replace this. And I did a video a while back, I think it was Return to Goodman or something, it was like episode 8. It was at that job. It was just the other system at that house. So what I did was I had him replace the return duct, reattach a 6-inch flex line that had just fallen off, and check the duct to make sure it didn't need to be patched anywhere as far as insulation. So I mean, he did really well. The job took about 3 or 4 hours because I went outside and I was going to check the outdoor unit, which was a Goodman package unit, because that is not ductwork, and I was concerned that it would be dirty inside because of the open return duct in the crawl space. The evaporator actually was pretty clean. I was real surprised, but the condenser was actually pretty dirty. It had grass clippings all over it, stored up in there where it had been thrown into the louvers and piled up. There was a lot of debris inside where the compressor was at. And over the years, I haven't been a real big unit cleaner. It's not my favorite thing to go out and do. But I see some of you guys that seem to take so much pride in it. And when y'all get done, that shit looks like it came off the factory floor. I mean, it's very nice. So I'm trying to be more like that. I've seen some pictures out there, you guys taking a lot of pride in the cleaning aspect of the job. So I'm going to try to do that too. I got some new filters from my big shop vac, which is like a shop vac Hawkeye. It's supposed to be for like heavy use, I guess. And I was about to throw that sucker away, but I said, well, it'd be perfect for vacuuming up these leaves and all this debris out of this condenser area. So that's what I did. I cleaned it up. I leveled the unit out a little bit because it wasn't draining out the drain holes, because all the water was rushing to one end where there were no drain holes. So I tried to level out a little bit. I used some root beer on the coil, root beer coil cleaner, and took all the louvers off, because on the Goodman horizontal H series package unit, you know, you have your 3 louvers you can take off. There's 2 corner braces, and the door that goes to the evaporator, and the door where the lines where you hook up your gauges. So I took all that off. I wiped it down. There was like algae and mildew all over the top of the unit. Cleaned it off, and it looked really good. I was really proud. I was like, man, the guys on Facebook should see me now, or the guys on YouTube should see me now. They take so much pride in cleaning their units off so they look good. And you know, my father had always said, Zach, if it looks good, people think it works good. And you know, he's right. You know, if you see something that looks like shit, you're gonna think it doesn't work. Now, I checked other parts of the unit. You know, I did a really quick check on refrigeration pressures, and they were fine. I checked the capacitor since I was in there. Both of them were weak. They're both under warranty, so I told them I'm not giving them an AMRAD capacitor. I said I'll pick up some warranty capacitors from East Coast next time I go through there, because they give you those cheap ass capacitors that aren't worth a damn. I don't think he's going to want to pay for an AMRAD Turbo 200 when he has a free warranty capacitor coming. But the unit looked a lot better. It was cleaned up. I vacuumed up, you know, the cobwebs that were near the blower. Just got it cleaned up, looking a lot better. Mike's man, his name's Tommy. He ran the ductwork. He fixed all that up. That was all squared away. And so I left there, and it goes into the second part of our blog. Customers are butt faces. What does that mean? Not all of them, but some of them are real dicks. And what I mean by that is I was driving out to this job, and this job was from, believe it or not, I think it was Home Advisor. Because my Home Advisor's been on for forever. I forget to turn it off and pause the leads and stuff like that. So it's been on. So every now and then I'll still do a Home Advisor call. And I still make enough money where, you know, I keep it going. Because I make more money than I lose, obviously, and counting the change-outs I get from the customers after I initially go do services and whatnot, I'm way far ahead, even if it's a little bit of a frustration if I only get like 20 or 30% of the leads, because I'm kind of half-assed trying to get them. But I still end up way ahead of where I would be otherwise. So it's just a little frustrating dealing with Home Advisor, because as the years go by, they get a little bit stupider about how they do things. But it fills in some of the blanks in my schedule, so, you know, whatever. So I set up an appointment. I talked to the guy on the phone. I was texting him. I said, and I texted him when I was on the way up there. I said, I'm heading up to your house, Zach, from Town and Country. That's me. And he texts back, excuse me? Like he didn't know who I was or what I was talking about. I was like, HVAC repairman. We spoke the other day. He said, oh, I forgot to call you and cancel. I got another company to do it. Now, anyone who owns a business knows that you can't go and kill anybody because it's illegal. And you're sitting there and you're like, and that's what you want to do. And you want to drive up to the guy's house, or you want to grab the phone and do a little Liam Neeson on him or something like that. You grab the phone, it's like, listen closely. I have a very particular set of skills. I will hunt you down. When you're sleeping, I will sneak into your house, grab a knife from your drawer, sprinkle Tabasco sauce on that knife, and jab it into your fucking eyes. That's what you feel like saying. But you can't do that. Because I checked. I called my local police department. That's illegal. But very nicely I said, I hope the other company took care of you. Have a nice day. That's what I wrote. Even though I wanted to strangle this little bastard wherever he was at. But that's some of the frustrations with business. You can't go off half-cocked, and just like adult life in general. You want to, you know, go around, if someone pisses you off, you want to knock them in the head. You can't do that. We're adults, unfortunately. But, so I'll never have that customer, or at least probably not. No doubt, I'm sure he was looking, a lot of the Home Advisor people are looking for free estimates on stuff. Free estimates on repairs, and I'm like, no, it's, you know, I tell them it's $95 for me to come out there and look at something. And a lot of times the people will do it, but sometimes they're like, I want my cousin does this stuff, or, you know, I got this other guy who'll come out for free. And I feel like going, well, you know what? That guy's a dumbass. But can't do stuff like that. But I can tell you guys to let my frustrations out. But that's okay. I get to come home early. I was gonna have to skip lunch to make it to that call on time, so I went to lunch. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck that guy. So now I'm heading back home a little bit early. So no harm, no foul. I got paid for my other job in cash. was a decent amount of money. So I'm heading over to the post office, see if I got any checks in the mail. Oh yeah. And then I'll be heading back to my house, and then I'll be going to my daughter's softball game tonight. Cheer her on and listen to the other parents live vicariously through their children in a very obnoxious manner. But it should be great. Guys, have a good weekend. Maybe I'll speak to you in my weekly address on the way to the dump. We shall see. Bye-bye. La-da-da-dee, la-da-da-doo, la-da-da-dee, la-da-da-dee.